All my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life, look, all my life, been grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle paid the price, want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life, look.
What did I think of the fact of the video leaking? If I'm being 100% honest, I thought it was bullshit. You know, no other video leaks from practice. You know, when we're working on our sets, they don't leak. You know, when we're you know, when I'm coaching everyone up, that doesn't leak. You know, so I thought it was bullshit that the video leaked. And saying that, what did I think of myself in the moment? I watched the video 15 times, maybe more. Because when I watch the video, I'm looking at the video and I'm like, yo, this looks awful. Like, this looks even worse than I thought it was. It's pathetic. And then I had to take a step back too and realize that this video was actually released this way to look that way, you know? For whoever released the video, I don't know who released the video. I am very thankful to the Warriors organization for taking it as serious as they have and launching the investigation that they have. Because quite frankly, they don't have to. You know, they're not obligated to launch an investigation for something that I did wrong. You know, they're not obligated to do that. So I appreciate them taking that as serious as they have.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Ball Don't Lie podcast. This is your boy Dexter, your host, the one and only. The one and only. Welcome back to the show. Glad to have you guys back, man. NBA season is going to be lit, man. There's so many stuff that's going in the NBA. Man, there's some crazy drama. Like, literally, like, there's things that you would never see in the limelight. And obviously, we know what we'll be talking about. So definitely stay tuned. So for the next 20 minutes, kick it with your boy, man. It's going to be a hot topic. We're going to be talking about Draymond Green and what's about to happen. The reason why I came out with this episode a little later than usual is because I wanted the information to marinate. I wanted to get more information out there to you guys, the viewers, the listeners, and understand that there's more to it than just the punch. Everybody's talking about, oh my God, Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole. There's more to it. There's way more to it. So definitely kick with us for the next 20 minutes. And I guarantee you, some of y'all jaws will be dropping, like for real. But definitely. So I can't believe the NBA is like about to kick off in a couple weeks, though, man. So I'm actually excited for that. Obviously, we have a lot of stuff that's coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned. New things will be added to the show. So obviously, you know, when that stuff does come out, oh yeah, it's gonna be fire for sure. But if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Definitely hit that bell notification every time we do drop a video or whatever it may be. It will come directly to your tablet, your phone. Thumbs up if you can. That does help us out a lot on the algorithm. It pushes the content to the top. Like, no cap. Like, for real. But yeah, so we're on every single streaming platform out there. Every single one. And if you're obviously the ones that have been kicking with me for a while, they've been on this show for a while, been listening and watching it, can't thank y'all enough. Obviously, I am trying to stay more active as far as putting some more content out there. And this season, I guarantee you that's going to happen. So obviously, I got a lot of you guys' feedback. I appreciate the love out there. For real, can't thank y'all enough. Like, for real. Like, no doubt. But let's just go ahead and, man, there's so much of speculation going on around the league. And obviously, we all heard about the bombshell news about Draymond Green and the Jordan Poole situation. Obviously, the word came out, you know, from Chris Haynes and Woj about an altercation that happened between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole in practice. And then obviously that became a buzz because the Golden State Warriors is like, they just came off a championship. They literally just came off a championship run, right? They just beat the Boston Celtics. And you would never think in your wildest dreams that Draymond Green and an upcoming player, six man, maybe a star down the road. Obviously, he's going to take the helm from Steph Curry down the road. He is the future. He's 22 years old. Like, the Warriors are definitely going to bank on him. Like, you would never think this will happen. But let me give y'all the feed. Not the feedback. Let me give y'all the drop back story. Let's run it back a little bit. Let's run it back. So obviously we all know about the whole Draymond situation, how he is as far as his antics on the court with the refs. That's a whole different topic. I've been hearing things on social media. I've been seeing things and listening to stuff on TV from the big wigs on the big networks talking about, oh, because Draymond Green has anger issues. Oh, he needs counseling because he be getting in with the refs. No, man. That makes absolutely no sense why he should punch his teammate. So using that as a way to basically smear his reputation, they try to use that to basically direct the whole conversation in that limelight. And I don't understand how possibly somebody who is like that on the court, as far as Draymond's character and the way he is about his passion, he's very emotional, that they would use that as a reason why he punched Jordan Poole. That's not the case. That's why I waited days for the story to actually, blossom, for the story to marinate. It's because we wanted more information. We wanted to know the real story behind it. And obviously I did my research about it. And people went out there quick and started speculating about why he punched Jordan Poole as a contract situation. Absolutely not. Let me run that back again. Draymond Green did not punch Jordan Poole because it was a contract dispute or he was jealous about, Jordan Poole is about to get $100 million plus. Why would he be pocket watching? And obviously he had said that on the press conference that he ain't watching nobody's pockets. So why would Draymond Green punch Jordan Poole because of that? So obviously the blasphemy, the shit that I've been hearing on the airwaves, it is absolutely insane. I'm a Warriors fan and I like Draymond Green. But yeah, man, I can't condone what he did. But I can guarantee you one thing, and he can guarantee you that as well, he ain't pocket watching. Obviously, we all know Jordan Poole's going to get the bag. So why would he punch you for that? Oh, because he's feeling a certain type of way, and he's feeling cocky and arrogant about, I'm about to get paid, so F you, Draymond. That's not the case. So let's go ahead and run this back. And I got footages to actually back this up too, like for real. So Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, this all happened way back. Jordan Poole in the league, when he first came in the league, I'm talking about training camp rookie year. Jordan Poole was trash talking everybody, including Steph Curry. But obviously the word that we know is Glenn Robinson III and Jordan Poole got into a heated, situation. I mean, it was verbal. Obviously, there was no fisticuffs. Obviously, there was no altercation as far as physical altercation. But it could have came down to it. And the fact that Draymond Green, people came up to Draymond Green in practice and tried to tell Draymond Green, hey, bro, check, go ahead and talk to Jordan Poole. You're one of the leaders, right? Go talk to the little dude, man. He's a rookie in this league. Who is he talking to like that? And Draymond was like, hey, don't get mad at a dude. If you can't handle it, you go handle that. And he liked Jordan Poole because of that. And it's funny to me, now you fast forward, in hindsight, you're like, damn, this guy was trash talking those guys, and now you look in hindsight, he's trash talking you, and you clock him.
That Jordan did that showed me he's going to be all right in this league actually happened in training camp of his rookie year. Jordan came into camp talking shit to everybody, and I remember one day, him and Glenn Robinson III, they got into it. All these guys are coming to me like, tell him to shut up. His young ass always got something to say. But I'm like, I'm not going to tell him to shut up. If you can't handle him talking shit, that's on you. At that moment, though, the way he was getting under guys' skin, I appreciated that. You couple that with the hard work that he puts in and the amount of skill that he has. And it is a recipe for a guy who's going to be successful in this league.
Fast forward, that situation as far as Jordan Poole and Glenn Robinson III, Draymond Green and Jordan Poole had situations that were kept. Some were actually displayed in front of the fans. Draymond Green and Jordan Poole got into a heated argument on the bench during a game. Run that clip for me for 1 second. During a game. Run it. Look at that. And we all know Draymond Green don't back down for nobody. From nobody. So when you have a strong personality, a strong ego like a JP, Jordan Poole, yeah, you're going to see it's not going to rub the same way on certain people. Draymond Green's that type of person. I am a Hall of Famer. I am the third best player in this team. Who are you to be talking to like that? So obviously, stuff is brewing. And obviously, in practice, I'm assuming this stuff happened in practice with Jordan Poole and Draymond Green. But let's go ahead and talk about what happened recently. Draymond Green has some issues off the court. He has stuff that happened in his life. I mean, it's so deep, it's personal to him. Well, he's not going to bring it to the forefront to the fans, to whoever else. I'm assuming teammates and the organization probably might know what's going on. But Draymond Green obviously took that to the court and obviously couldn't handle Jordan Poole's trash talking because the word is he was getting cooked. That is the word. The word around what's going on, JP was cooking him in practice and talking trash. And then, boom. Y'all seen the footage from TMZ Sports, which the video was definitely leaked. It was leaked for one specific reason. I'll tell you why. There is no way, and I'm going to run this, just watch this. There is no effing way that the person who is the videographer for the Golden State Warriors is going to zoom in to Draymond Green walking away, as he's walking away right now from Jordan Poole. Then he's circling back to Jordan Poole. Then Jordan Poole pushes him. And the video is watching the whole entire time. Why wasn't the video now focused on the court while they're running their sets? Why was the video not focused on Steph Curry or Steve Kerr? Why was it zoomed specifically on that? You know why? Stuff happened before that. You know why? Because the person who's running the damn video wanted this to be leaked out. Bring this back, man. Bring it back to me, man. There's no way. This is clearly sabotage. This is clearly sabotage. It is to smear Draymond Green's name. Obviously, this does hurt him now because it is public consumption. There's going to be memes about it. This is going to change dynamics in the locker room. And this all happened because some idiot decides to get paid supposedly $10,000. The word was 120. He got paid $10,000 or so by TMZ to leak the footage. And I hope, and I pray to God, and I hope, and I pray to God that they do everything in their power, as far as the Golden State Warriors and their legal team do everything in their power to move heaven and earth to bring the hammer down. Because this type of things should not come out. And I'll tell you an example. 2016, something happened in the locker room, or on the court, shall I say, in the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James' team. Kyrie's there. Kevin Love's there. You know who they signed? They signed Will Bynum. Big dude. Remember Bynum used to play for the Lakers? Yeah, they signed him. He got into it with somebody. That's the footage I want to see. But they kept that in-house. We all know the situation when J.R. Smith, when he supposedly did something to the assistant coach and threw tea at him or hot soup. Why that footage didn't come out? Yeah, obviously, it's different now. Back then, obviously, we all know about the Michael Jordan punching Steve Kerr, who is the head coach right now for the Golden State Warriors. We all know that happened because the story came out. But there's no footage to back it. But the fact that we have a footage of this in-house, yeah, man, whoever that person may be, you're going to have to bring the hammer down. The NBA will do everything in their power to make sure this will never happen. Because for the next 6 months, whatever it may be, a year, as long as they're teammates, this will always be a topic. This will always be a discussion as far as Draymond Green punching, cold-cocking, knocking dude out. If that wall was not there for Jordan Poole, I'm talking about he's hitting his head on the concrete, the floor, the wooden floor, whatever it may be. Because that was a straight sucker punch. If you looked at it, he pushed Draymond, kind of looked away, and got clocked. And I'm telling me, as a man, if you in my circumference, if you're within a certain space, yeah, I'm telling you right now, there's no way you connecting on me unless I'm connecting to you. So I'm not going to give no person, and that should apply to every human being. If somebody's in your breathing space, that person is there for a reason. Either you connect or he connect first. But I'm always going to go first, no matter what. So obviously, you push somebody, what you expect, Jordan Poole? Knowing that Draymond Green, who he is. But it is what it is. And I'm going to play some clips for you about what Draymond Green, what he said in the press conference. Some of it was a head scratcher. Some of it, bro, he owned to the mistakes he had made and going forward. And obviously right now, he is away from the team. This is not a team situation. The team did not come out and suspend him as of yet. So for him to be leaving the team for X amount of days, what it may be, it's at his own doing. But let's go ahead and run that tape for us one time. Go ahead.
Done to correct those flaws, I think has been tremendous, and yet there's still a very long way to go. I think that's a constant work in process. I am a constant work in process, and I'll continue to do that work. I think the day that took place, I was in a very, very, very bad space mentally, dealing with some things in my personal life that I, quite frankly, not certain that I can't sit here and say like, oh, you're dealing with some things in your personal life that didn't shorten your temper, that didn't that didn't change your reaction in moments like
Draymond. We all know this is going to change the spectrum of the Golden State Warriors going forward. A lot of people out there want to sit there and tell me specifically that Draymond's garbage and he's lucky to be on a team to win championships, then go play somewhere else. Well, let me tell you something right now. Draymond Green's a Hall of Famer. He is a Defensive Player of the Year, DPOY, multiple All-Star, led the league in steals. People want to say triple singles, triple digits, whatever it may be. It is what it is. His stats don't back up the kind of player he is as far as offensively, but defensively, IQ, passing, all that stuff, he is great at it. He's beyond great. And when he does retire one day, he is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So remember that. Whoever's out there that know me, remember that. But let's go back to the whole situation with Draymond. There's no way the Golden State Warriors will be able to keep Draymond going forward. If a trade doesn't happen sometime in the summer next year, he's walking as a free agent in the year after that. And I'll tell you why. He has a contract year for $25 million this year. He has a player option for next year for 20-something million. I forget, it was like $26, $27 million. He would have to literally convince the league, and he would have to literally play his butt off to repair the image that he has right now, which is somewhat stained, not smeared, stained, because of the video of him clocking and knocking out Jordan Poole. We all know to some degree, or shall I say, y'all don't probably know, but I do know, if he's not going to be a Golden State Warrior, he's going to team up with LeBron James at the Los Angeles Lakers if he's out next summer. If he can get traded or force his way to get traded to LA, or he's going to walk in a year or so, he's going to go to either contender or he's going to go to where the Lakers are, which is in LA. You have to understand, the Warriors only have a couple options next year. I mean, not a couple, 3 options. Okay, Bob Myers, who's the general manager, not the general manager, but he runs the basketball operations for the Golden State Warriors. He has to make a decision, which I'm pretty sure they already talked about right now. The owners, Bob Myers, Steve Kerr, somewhere in that facet, they had discussed multiple options going forward, and the options are Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole will need an extension next summer. And we all know who's going to get the bag. Jordan Poole's going to get the money. Wiggins is definitely going to get the money. And they're going to be, no matter how you want to spin it, they're going to be priority to get that money. Because the Draymond Green portion of it, they're not going to be able to handle because of his reputation, not just not just off the court for what happened on the court. You have to understand, over the course of the last 5, 6, 7 years, Draymond Green basically ran Kevin Durant out of the Bay Area because he called him, you know what he called him. He called him the B word. And you can't do that. That's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant left because of that situation. Then Draymond Green gets into it with Steve Kerr, which they had suspended him because of that. You can't do it as well. How are you going to argue with the coach? How are you going to disrespect the coach? On top of that, you go ahead and clock Jordan Poole because you have quote unquote outside issues that you had brought to work. Those things you don't mix. Whatever outsider that's going in life should not impact your teammates. Yeah, you might not be feeling good in practice. You're not feeling you want to be practicing today. You might not even be in the mood to you want to play basketball. But to punch your teammate, your brother, somebody you call your little bro, that can't work anywhere. And we all seen the backlash that he got on Twitter from Trae Young, from Evan Fournier, from people in the NFL. Lamar Jackson. This cannot happen going forward. And the NBA should do everything in their power to make who is this person in charge who tried to sabotage Draymond Green with this video should make him an example of why this cannot come out. We all know in sports, fights happen in the locker room. It happens on the field. Teammates fight each other. It happens. Don't get me wrong. They don't have to be best friends. Your job, this is your profession. You get paid. You put food on the table for your family. This is a life-changing thing. This is a generational wealth. So you don't have to be buddy-buddy with the person next to you. We know what happened with Shaq and Kobe. That is like the most obvious situation. They were cool, then they became not cool, then they split and they became cool. Yeah, I might like you. I might mess with you, but you're not going to be my buddy-buddy I'm going to hang out with. These guys leave the court and they go on with their lives. Draymond goes to his house and kicks it with his wife and his kids. Yeah, he might hang out with you here and there, but his job is not to entertain you outside of basketball. So for this to happen, it is sad, shocking. I feel sorry for Draymond. I feel sorry for Jordan Poole. That the fact that his family had to see this, him getting knocked out, it's sad that Draymond Green, who a lot of people in the league have respect for, now is looking at him in a different limelight because of what happened. Teams going forward in the future, if you signing Draymond Green, this is what you're getting. That is the perception. It's not reality because this is a one-off situation. Draymond Green has never punched no teammate that we have known of, because it would have been known by now that he had done something 2 years ago that's similar to this. So obviously you can't make wrongs into rights. You can't do that because this situation, there is no going back to fix that. You might squash the situation temporarily, but Jordan Poole going forward is going to make this a mandatory situation when it comes to contract talks. I ain't signing with you, as far as the Golden State Warriors, Dub Nation, if Draymond Green is here. Like, I ain't vibing with you for real. And obviously, we all know the team is going to go one way or another. They're now about to lose Jordan Poole for Draymond. The situations that is going to happen in the future with the Golden State Warriors, how it's going to play out is that they will do everything in their power to keep Jordan Poole and Wiggins. And if they can keep Draymond, because whatever it may be, bygones be bygones, they work it out, whatever it may be, right? There's no way that can happen still. After all that cannot change. It cannot change. If I hit you in your face, like the way he did, the way he lunged at you with all that might and all that power and struck you like that, and the whole world saw that, that means I don't rock with you. I can't hit my homie like that. I can't hit my brother like that. For me to hit you like that, that means I don't F with you. So yeah, definitely. Because there's no way. There's no way. I'm over here like literally watching this. I watched it 100 times. I'm like, bro, that dude don't rock with JP like that. And he's over here being an advocate to I like how he is, and he's trash talking. Because you can't handle your personal situation outside of work, you're going to knock out dude. So if you tell me right now, if Steph Curry happened to say something to you on the side of his neck, because we all know who Steph Curry is he going to punch Steph Curry too? Because people think that Steph don't talk. Steph do talk in practice, bro. Steph be talking on the court too. If you get to his level, he's going to be talking to you. So I just hope Draymond, my message to all the Draymond fans out there, if you are a fan out there, that this is going to be the last, maybe the last year we will ever see Draymond in a Golden State Warriors uniform. Because next year they're going to make a decision. We all know Draymond's going to opt into that contract to get his $25 million because he might not even get that money again. Then they're going to trade his ass. And there's going to be people out there that's going to be taking his contract for that $25 million on expiring year contract. Yeah, there's teams out there that will take it. But they're going to have to deal with repercussions of what may happen. They might have their own stipulations. Like, hey, if you're here, you do something similar to what you did in the Bay Area, oh yeah, you out of here. So obviously, this season is more about trying to reshape your image, but it's going to take time. People do forget over time, but when the contracts talk continue and they resurface again, this is going to be on the forefront for sure. Like, I know next summer they're going to be talking about this heavily if they talk about Jordan Poole and Draymond Green. So hopefully, man, it's a bummer. It sucks. I'm a Warriors fan. And I'm thinking like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green will go into the Hall of Fame as a triple, as a triplet. Like they're all going in as a Golden State Warrior. They're gonna retire one team, one stop. You know what I mean? Like a Kobe Bryant, like a Tim Duncan. Like I was expecting that, but now things are gonna change. And it sucks that they're trying to, obviously repeat and defend their title, but it just sucks, man. Like it really does. It really does. I feel bad for Jordan Poole because like everywhere they're gonna be clowning him. Imagine Jordan Poole playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. You think John Morant is not gonna use that to get in your head? Oh yeah, he's gonna be trash talking you for sure. So hopefully, over time, we all will come back to reality and say the Golden State Warriors are going to be champs again. They're going to be fighting for that title. They're going to be defending that title. And the Draymond situation, Jordan Poole situation will be on the back burner. But I doubt that will happen. I hope we get there. But I doubt it. And I doubt it. So hopefully they work it out. But reality, I don't think it will. Like, there is no going back. Bob Myers is going to have to make a calculated decision, which will probably be the ownership call, that they would have to move on from Draymond Green. So stay tuned to that for sure. There's going to be a lot to be talked about in the coming days. Season's around the corner. So we all know, like, what will happen to the guy who sabotaged Draymond Green, who pretty much messed up the whole situation, made it worse than it is. Yeah, there's more to it as well. So we're going to definitely dive into it when that does surface, as far as suspension or what happens with this guy who's behind the camera. Season's around the corner, so we'll see what happens. But going forward, man, I appreciate y'all kicking in with us. Hey, man, I'm on every streaming platform as well as social media.